Hello lovely bookworms, I'm Esmay from Paradise of Pages on Instagram, and in today's video I'll be talking about holiday recommendations, hence why I'm wearing my Christmas sweater, bright lipstick, all those good things. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before I actually get to the books, I want to say that I have a total of 6 books that I recommend you to read during this Christmas season. And let's just not talk too much and get started. The first book that I'll be mentioning is, I think, a classical holiday read, and that is Harry Potter in general. I think this is such a good book to read during the holidays, especially the first one, because it's just, if you are a Harry Potter fan, whether you've read the books or not, you know you have all these sentimental feelings when it comes to Harry Potter. We all watched it when we were little. We grew up with it, if you're around my age, that is. Maybe you're still growing up with it now. And I think that during the holiday season, it is just the perfect read. It's just so cozy, so easy. When I'm talking about the first one, there's not a lot of, hard things that you have to think about. You can just read this and enjoy the ride, enjoy the Christmas chapters that are in here, of Harry and Ron and everybody just celebrating Christmas, and it's just super festive. And how cute are these covers? It just makes me so incredibly happy. So I think this would be a perfect read for the holidays. The next book that I'll be mentioning is one that is not necessarily holiday related, but it is more winter related, which is one of the reasons I think it matches the season pretty well, and that is A Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rush. This book basically is about Myra and her best friend Mather. Mather is the crown prince of the Winter Kingdom, and the Winter Kingdom has fallen years and years ago, and they want to rise to power again. So these 8 survivors of the war, they want to see if they can restore their previous kingdom to power. And it is just such a seasonal book. All the seasons come by, and especially winter, because they're the main kingdom in these books. They're easy, they're fast. I do have to say that the second one was not my favorite, but the first one was so enjoyable. So if you want a fast and easy read during the Christmas holidays, I say pick this one up, because it is all winter themed, and it's just so magical and beautiful to read, and it's it's just really nice to have a quick book that is centered around winter, which is an amazing season. We all are hoping for snow. I know I am. I need snow. Third book is more of a romantic book, so if you're not into big romantic books, I don't think this might be for you. But that is Winter Song by S.J. Jones. This book is basically about a girl named Liesel who has to go to the Goblin King's lair, kingdom, how do you want to call it, underground, something along those lines. And from there, just a very interesting relationship builds, and you see what this Goblin Kingdom is all about, his kingdom, but also what he's all about. And I am a sucker, a true sucker for love stories in a fantasy world. I love the destructive relationship kind of types. I am horrible, I know, but I love them. And this book was such a surprise to me. On the one hand, because it's just so different from what I thought it would be. And on the second hand, I knew I was probably gonna like it, because Femke kept nagging me about this book and saying that I should read it. And when I got this for my birthday this year, I decided to finally pick it up, and it was just such an intricate book, and I really enjoyed it. Same thing though with this one. I really enjoyed Winter Song. Shadow Song was not the greatest. So if you sort of read this book, try and find an ending for yourself. That is probably better than reading the second book, even though the second book is still enjoyable, so that's all up to you, obviously. But this one, I think, would fit the holiday season perfectly, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it if you are a sucker for love stories like I am. The next book on my list is one that I love, absolutely love. The second book is coming out in December as well, so you can put that on your Christmas wish list. Maybe Santa will bring it to you. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Or you can just buy it for yourself. Who needs Santa Claus to buy books, right? And that book is Even the Darkest Stars by Heather Fawcett. I know I've mentioned this book a ton, which already tells you how much I love it, right? 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 Okay, yeah. So, this book is basically about a girl named Kamzin. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. And her only dream ever is to become a traveler. She wants to travel the world, have all these adventures, and just, experience what her mother also experienced. However, she has an older sister, so she's not allowed to do all those things. But in an unfortunate series of events, she is on this quest with the Royal Adventurer, I think. Royal Adventurer, something along those lines. River, and they have to go to Mountain Roxa. Mountain Roxa is literally the definition of a snowy hill. Well, mountain. And there's so much snow and ice and cold in this book that it just screams winter to me, and winter basically screams Christmas to me, or my birthday, because my birthday is also during the winter time. And I just really enjoyed it. There's not a lot of Christmas festiveness in this, but there's so much winter love and so many beautiful plot lines that you just have to love this. At least I do. Esmay, we know you love this book. Move on. But yeah, I think you would really enjoy this book. It's a duology, so I think you can just read both. Just sit down, don't get out of the couch, make sure somebody in the house brings you hot cocoa or tea if you don't like cocoa. Those people exist that don't like cocoa. Still, wait it out. I know Femke is one of them. She does not like hot cocoa. But how do you not like hot cocoa? Esmay, stay on the topic. Okay, books? Yes, going back. But yeah, just sit on the couch, enjoy this in all its eternity, and, Merry Christmas. The next book is one that is not necessarily an entire book. It is an entire book, but it's not necessarily an entire book. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? The book that I am talking about is The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo, and this book has short stories in the Grisha universe. What I found so interesting about this, or the reason why I think this is great for Christmas, is because a lot of these books... is that a lot of these stories sort of feel Christmassy. There's one with presents, there's mermaids. I know, that's the best holiday thing. Mermaids. There's wolves, which is linked to winter, which is Christmas. Yay, great, Esmay. It's just that these stories are so nice to read, and they give me all these kinds of good feelings that I want during the Christmas season. It's just such a beautiful book, and I've enjoyed it from beginning to end. All stories were amazing, some maybe better than other ones, but I think you will enjoy it just as much if you haven't read it yet. If you have, just reread it. Rereading it is fine. You can, even if you've read all the books that I've just mentioned, just reread them. They're all good. You know what I mean if you've read them. I think this one would be just as great for the Christmas season, and the best thing about this is that you can basically just read one story, then continue on with, all family during Christmas, and then read another story, so you don't have to stop in the middle of your story to do Christmas activities, which is a plus, which is a bonus. So I hope you'll enjoy this book just as much as I have. The last book on my list is kind of a stretch. I do agree with you on that. You don't know which book I'm talking about, but you will in a bit. Be patient. I will get to it. But bear with me and listen to my reasoning before you say, no, this is not a holiday book, Esmay. The book that I think would be just as amazing for Christmas is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. And I know, I told you to bear with me, right? This is not necessarily a Christmas book. I know. Just listen to my reasoning, please. The reason why I think this book would be great for Christmas is because it is so magical. I don't know if you've read this book or if you haven't, which is usually what a recommendation is for, but rereading books is just as great. This book is incredibly magical, and what I really enjoyed about this book, and I think one of my favorite aspects of the book, is how magical it is. Everything that you read in this book can either be true or not, and I know that that's the same with all books, but you just start doubting yourself and the book at every plot point or every turn or every corner or just every road, everywhere. You just keep thinking, is this real? What now? What is this? Where's this going? And the entire magical way of writing that is in this book just fits the Christmas season so well. Besides all the Christmas holiday recommendation things, it's just such a good book, and I think that everybody will enjoy this no matter the season, which is not what this video is about, but still, extra reasoning. And I just generally think that it would fit magical Christmas feelings, vibes very well. Hence, why this is on this list. These were the 6 books that I would recommend you to read during the Christmas season. You can also read this during whatever season you prefer, obviously. But I think these would be perfect for Christmas. I know that I am super excited for Christmas. I'm just really a Christmas person, hence why I have a Christmas tree up early, which you've probably seen in my reading vlogs. But I just generally love the festiveness of Christmas. The lights, the warmth, everybody just seems happier. You know, the food is lovely. You get to spend time with your family more than you usually do, and it's just all so nice. This was everything for this video. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for watching. Comment down below which books you think would be great for the holiday season. I'd love to have some more recommendations. There's always room for more books, even if there's not. There's no such thing as too much books. So thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and press that little bell icon so you get post notifications every single time that we post. Just pretend that the bell is a Christmas bell. Makes it even better. Speaking of Christmas bells, look what this one is doing. Hello? No! Did you steal that from my tree? Yes, you did. And I will see you guys the next time. Bye!